Alright, so I just got home from work, and I didn't get a chance to do my practice run out on West Lake Toho, and we have the tournament tomorrow. So excuse the messy garage, but I'm rigging up. So I've got the kayak. This looks messy, trust me, there's a method to my madness. I work really well in kind of messy environments. It's just my thing. That's what you get for being a musician. I'm honestly, I gotta get all this stuff rigged up and ready to go, and I mean, honestly, I'm kind of nervous. This is something I've always wanted to do, like do competitive fishing, and I was in a couple like big bass tournaments when I was a kid, but nothing where there's money involved, and this is my first time doing it, and I'm hoping to have a lot of fun. I didn't get a practice run on West Lake Toho. The day I was going to do it, it was going to thunderstorm, and tomorrow I've done a lot of research. I've been out on East Lake Toho a little bit, and I think I've got a game plan. We'll see if it pays off or not. And I'm going to be fishing against guys who do this actively on the weekends. I'm fishing and it's the KAF, Kayak Anglers of Florida, Toho Tackle Challenge. And yeah, I think there's 20 people competing, around 20 people. So this is my first time doing this. And like I said, I'm kind of nervous. So let me get rigged up and I'll show you what the game plan is, at least in terms of baits are for tomorrow. All right, check it out. Here's what we got for the tournament tomorrow. So first off, I had to buy myself a light source, and I've got a whistle. Safety equipment is necessary. Picked up a bump board, I think from Catch. Fishing online, I needed this. This is one of the ones required for the tournament. And here's what I'm thinking in terms of baits. Now, I've been doing a lot of research on West Lake Toho just because I didn't get a chance to go out there and fish it. I know that the levels are down on East Lake Toho, so I'm hoping they're also down on West Lake Toho. It would only make sense. I think they drain the lakes about 2 to 3 feet this time of year. So anything really shallow, I think, where I was catching this fish before in other videos, I don't think this fish are going to be there. I think they're going to be off the shore. I think they're going to be on deeper structure or deeper areas, hydrilla beds. I'm going to concentrate on some artificial brush piles that are out in 10 foot of water, normally 10 foot of water. So they're probably in 7 to 8 foot of water right now. And then if that doesn't work, I know I've got a couple places marked off where there's drop-offs. I think anything close to shore is going to yield small fish, but I think to win the tournament tomorrow, guaranteed, I'm going to need a live well of 5 fish that are around 20 inches. If I get over 100 inches in terms of measurement, then I'm pretty sure I can win it. I don't know. I don't think I'm the world's best fisherman, but I just want to have fun and I want to be competitive. So here's what I'm thinking for the baits. So first, we have this right here, which is a 3/8 ounce whipless crank. I'm going to use this to cover a lot of water. There's a ton of shad in there, and there's a ton of shiners. And a lot of the local fishermen have these bass kind of tuned in on those types of fish. So this, I'm hoping, will work really well around those deep water areas, and I can cover a lot of ground with them. Second, if that color's not appeasing, I have this Kayak swim bait on a underspin, and I'm hoping that will work if this doesn't. If this will get them going, then I know what we're looking for here. And I'm hoping, this is just a different action with a little bit of a shine to it. And then last but not least, the Senko. Even though some people say it's cheating, that's fine. There's money involved in this. I'm using the Senko, and I'm gonna use a dark color. It has not let me down in that lake. So I'm hoping this works out. We'll find out. I'm going to go eat dinner, get cleaned up. I'm kind of sweaty right now. Get my clothes set out for tomorrow, get the rest of this stuff packed up, and then tomorrow morning I gotta get up at 5, head over to the lake by 6. We're gonna do the captain's meeting and then be off sometime before 6. Lines are allowed to hit the water at 7. Oh, it's too early in the morning for this. 5:44, waiting for the gate to open. Might wait a while. Alright, got a late start because the gate didn't open until 7. I'm supposed to start fishing at 7. Got 7 hours to make something happen. Here's the game plan for today. We're not fishing any of the inshore stuff. I got fish jumping right here. Not fishing any of the inshore stuff. We're gonna fish open water. We're looking for deeper water. He's not big enough. Looking for deeper water. And offshore stuff is what we're looking for. These fish are going to be in deeper water. Got to be over 12 inches long though. He was not. So here's the first spot. There are sunken branches and stuff down here. And somebody's already submitted a 15-inch fish. I had one on, it was like 6 inches. They gotta be over 12. You know, maybe this spot won't work out. I don't know. I think it's 10 foot here. He's big enough to count. Oh my gosh, it's not even what I'm looking for. It's a crappie. Man. Wrong fish. Wrong species. Come on, man. Get off there. Beautiful crappie. Wrong species. Oh, I got a good one on, but he's got me tied down in this hydrilla. I thought I was snagged. In the boat. Alright, that one counts. That one counts. That should be good enough. It's 15 3/4, I think, is what he's gonna get. Okay, that bass puts me in 4th place right now. One guy's got about 45 inches. Now they're at 36. One guy's got one 16-incher, which is obviously larger than one I just caught. That guy's just a little short, and you have to round down to the nearest 1/4 of an inch. But the good thing is, another one jumped over here. I thought I was stuck, so I pulled up, and he splashed on the surface with it. I might need a new Kayak here. Let's see if I can save this one. You can see him just moved right there. This. I don't think he's 12 inches though. What is it? It's a car. It's not what I'm looking for. Let's get him. God, I don't know how I'm gonna get him undone. He took that good. There we go. Wrong fish. Had another decent bass over here surface chasing bait fish. Saw him. Just don't know where he's at now. Over there, over there, over there. All right, we're in the right spot. We're in the right spot. We made a good move. All right, so just up one on that north side of that, I think it's Paradise Island. So now I'm gonna move up to this other island where I caught that first one, because I think the breeze is blowing this way. And I'm thinking that maybe there's been enough time that the bait fish are probably up here. And it looks like the fish are kind of holding to some of these edges. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I thought they're gonna be out in deeper water holding on to like some structure out here, but nothing off this, I caught absolutely nothing off this fishing tractor here, which has a bunch of brush piles. And believe me, I found them twice, or 2 or 3 times with my lipless crank. So we're gonna work our way over here and fish this, because at least it looked like they were kind of feeding there this morning. There's some ducks splashing and stuff, but I wasn't really sure. I did catch that one little one, or had them to the boat, but we gotta get stuff bigger than that. So we're gonna get up here. Nobody's up here now. Everybody's kind of dispersed. So I'm gonna go up here and rework this and hopefully catch something as we move to midday. Big fish on. He's down in that hydrilla though. I might have lost him. Oh, here he comes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh. All right, shaking. I thought I was gonna lose him. Get this crap out of the boat. Okay. Come on. Get out of here. Okay. Perfect hook set. Man, that's exciting. Okay. Come on, board out. Alright. That'd be a good fish for a tournament in terms of weight. Not so much for this one, I need some length. Okay, so that fish came off this corner here. Now, that catch puts me in 8th place. Some of these guys ahead of me that are just a few inches ahead of me have 4 fish, I only have 2. I'm kind of hoping to have a full bag. We'll see. I think if I get a full bag, I can place in the top 5. We'll find out. I'm just excited and happy to be doing this. This is the first time this is the first time I've fished a tournament since I was a kid. It's so much fun. That's a piece. Oh, he missed it. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Get back in there. Get back in there. He's down in that hydrilla too. I'm trying not to lose him. Trying to keep the pressure on. He's gonna come up at some point. I'm gonna get my anchor in. Fish is still on. Yeah, he is. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Yes. 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 fish that's longer. I think it's the one I missed earlier. That's it. Another beautiful fish. Okay, so I think I might have found a pattern. They really like that underspin. I hope I have enough Kayak swim baits to get me through the day. But I'm looking at the standings right now. I'm not going to show them on the camera, but I am in 4th place, and the guys ahead of me all have 4 fish. I'm only sitting at 3. These guys are only, one guy's at 85 inches. He's kind of killing it. I'm sitting at just under 60 inches worth of fish right now. So if I can keep this going, I knew that other fish had to be back in here, and I didn't want to leave until it came. Back to this hydrilla. They love going down in it. Let's do this slowly. I don't know if he's gonna keep. I don't think he's gonna keep. Actually, he might. He might be right at 12. All I gotta be is at 12. So, currently in 3rd. There's only 4 fish in the submitted. The guy that's ahead of me in 2nd just submitted his 5th fish, and he's only got a few inches on me. So, I need a 5th fish if I'm gonna place. The guy that's in 1st is killing it. I think he's got like 3 20-inchers, or 3 that are pretty good size. He's got a couple small ones that he can cull, but I don't think this place here is going to be as productive. I'm not seeing hydrilla, and those fish were underneath the hydrilla, like hard. So I'm going to throw a couple casts here, and then we're going to go back over to the other side of the island there. Hopefully catch something. So if you can hear me with this wind, here's what I've been doing, and this is why I switched. So the wind, so early this morning I thought, maybe those fish, because the lake is going to have low levels, maybe those fish are going to be stacked up on some of those brush piles out there in that 10-foot water, which is probably more like 7 or 8 feet right now. Okay, so maybe the fish are gonna be there. They were not. I caught a crappie, and that was it. I heard one big one bust. I couldn't find it, and then after that, I fished the edge down there on one island, and I found some bass underneath the hydrilla. I caught one, saw a couple more bust. The wind changed drastically. It's way windier now. It's blowing in my face, so it's blowing like a north. It's coming from the southeast. So I switched tactics and I said, let me come up to this island up here, this grass island, and let me fish it. So what I'm doing right now is, this outside edge is so rough, it's going to be hard to find fish or locate them in it. It's going to be hard to pull stuff through there. But what I'm seeing is a lot of these bait fish and bass are kind of pushed up into the grass back here, and they're on the edge, and they're pushing bait fish around back here, and that's where I caught those last 3 fish. So the idea is I'm going to get out here, as hard as this is to paddle right now. Believe me, I'm tired. We're about 60% of the way through the tournament. We've got about 3 hours left. I guess 50. I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep pushing through, get it around this edge and fish it. Now there's a big gator up here. I'm going to skip this area. I can see his head. He is not a small dude. So we need to get out in the open water and kind of get away from him, because I'm pretty sure that's his territory, and I'm not messing. I mean, that is a big gator. Alright, I fished. Stay on me, boy. Yes, there's the 5th. On the Senko. Perfect hook set. Alright. He wasn't coming off either. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. That's the 5th. Ready. Alright, so I'm in 2nd place. Sorry, I'm in 3rd place. The guy behind me is 8 inches away. He's got a 12-incher he's got a call, and so do I. I have some good. I have 4 good fish. One that's a bit of a turd. We're gonna call that 12-incher. If I can get another one that's 15 or even a little bit bigger, that'll possibly pop me up into second. I don't have any 20-inchers. The 2 guys in first and second definitely have some 20-inchers on their roster. I just changed up the color to my favorite, which is watermelon with that little bit of red flake. When this, I've got another one over right now. When this Senko wasn't producing, this might call that 12-incher. I gotta get him out of that hydrilla though. Here he comes. I think it's nope. Yeah, he wasn't gonna call that 12-incher. Wrong fish. It's a big pickerel though. We've got about an hour and a half left. I'm interested to come back through here with the Senko. Changed. Because I didn't have this color on last time. I had this electric blue instead of this pumpkin seed. Is this gonna make a difference? I don't know. Hey guys, so the tournament's over. I'm back home right now, and it's Sunday. I got home last night and just I passed out. I'm so tired. My back is sore. I did a lot of paddling. Got some white cap. There was a lot of wind out there, and it got crazy for a little bit. But I did pretty well. So I ended up culling that little 12.5-incher that I wanted to get rid of. Right at the end, there's a spot by the launch that I fished before, and I know there's usually fish in there. And I was hoping I'd get another 15-incher. I didn't get a 15-incher, but I did get one that was just under 14, so I called that little guy. And I'm looking at the standings right now, and we did the ceremony and everything, and I ended up getting 3rd place with 81 inches, 81.75 inches. I missed out on 2nd place. That guy got 82.25 inches, and then Josh, the guy that won the tournament, very cool guy. I met him. Actually, said he'd watched some of my videos, which is also very cool. Super nice guy. He had 86, so less than 5 inches separated 3rd spot from 1st. And if I would have gotten one more good fish, I think I could have got it. But I caught like everything in the lake, like a crappie, a gar, like a 30-inch snot rocket. So I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people at the tournament. Everybody there is super nice. I want to thank Randy for hosting the tournament. These guys drove up from South Florida. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's the most fun I've had fishing in a long time. Also ran into an ex-military member. His name is Mike. Super awesome dude. Mentioned he watched my latest video and brought up the fact that I had forgot the battery. But this time for this tournament, I brought both batteries and charged my old GoPro too. So super cool dude. I had a lot of fun doing this. Ended up getting like a little plaque and a couple prizes and stuff. But I wanted to give you a recap of what I did and why I did it. So early in the morning, because the levels were low, I figured the fish were probably going to be out schooling and they might push out on some of those brush piles that they have installed down there. And I really wanted to hit those and catch fish offshore, because if I could find one spot where I could just catch 5 or 6 fish in a row, I figured that was going to be it. Not the case. I ended up catching one crappie, and that was it. I didn't get any other hits in that spot, and I didn't see anybody else who fished that area pull anything out. So I moved down to the north side of Paradise Island, and I started fishing that. And I saw that the fish were pushing up on bait fish that are underneath the hydrilla there. So I started fishing that, and I caught my first fish. So that's when I figured, okay, these fish haven't moved out into deeper water, even though they've lowered the lake level. They're still hanging out in that like 3 or 4 foot range, but they're wherever the bait's going to be. And then the wind shifted and started coming from the southeast, and I figured, okay, I should get up on the grass island here and fish this entire edge. So that's what I did. And lo and behold, when I got up there, fish were jumping, and that's where I caught all my fish. The 2 18-inchers, the 2 15s, the little 12. So I was very happy with how I performed and making the move that last minute. Again, this is something I haven't done since I was a kid. I haven't fished competitively since I was a kid, and this was a ton of fun. And if you guys want to do something like this, you can join TourneyX. I'll put the link in the description. It's absolutely free to join TourneyX. There's tons of clubs on there. It's nationwide. There are nationwide competitions. There's competitions like this one. And most of the people are super awesome, and they're people who just want to fish. I mean, I couldn't be happier with how I performed. And overall, just, you know, talking with people and seeing guys excited about fishing and just out there having fun was awesome. So if you want to do that, I'm going to link, again, I'm going to link the TourneyX application and the website in the description. I'm going to link the Facebook page for the Kayak Anglers of Florida who hosted the tournament. Randy was the host for it. I'm going to link that into the description as well if you want to follow them on Facebook, because they obviously when they post their tournaments and stuff and updates, that's going to be there. Everybody that fished in the tournament, thanks for fishing in it. It made it a fun day for me. Thank you, Randy, for hosting it. Thank you, Kayak Anglers of Florida, all the different sponsors for this tournament. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll get to do more of these in the future. I'm planning on doing another one in a couple weeks. We'll see. I don't know which one it's going to be. But anyway, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, kind of follow the links, join up. This is all for kayak anglers. There's some places that have like, there's some tournaments that are like fish from anything. You just have to find the right ones. But it was a bunch of fun. I don't regret doing it at all. And I look forward to the next one. So that's everything that happened. And, you know, if you're watching this video, I encourage you to sign up and do this stuff. It's a heck of a lot of fun. Other than that, you know, I'm hopefully going to get out and do some more fishing. And I'm going to relax a little bit today. And I've got to go to work. I got to go support the Young Composers Challenge up in the Dr. Phillips Center. But other than that, you know, I'm going to relax and have a great day. So if you're out there fishing, tight lines, and I'll catch you in the next one.